today I have in the house with me, most people want to call her Miss Enny, but I think today I'm hearing she's called Jennifer. I actually thought she was Enny. I actually thought the name was Enny. I didn't even know it was Jennifer. So maybe let me just not tell you everything. She'll just introduce herself. But before that, let me take you right straight to my co-host. Get to know her. She has a familiar face though. But maybe I'll allow her to talk. Then we can kickstart. Mina, over to you.
Well, it's interesting being here again on the set.
Okay,
it's
as
a
my
new
co-host.
Year. Exactly. This time I'm not a panelist. I'm going to co-host with Sewa. And as you all know, I'm Mina or Scorpion. And well, as we are all introducing ourselves, I'm sure Miss Enny will also give us some extra nicknames we can call her by if she does have some.
Okay, now you have my co-host. But let me shoot straight to my guest for today. I'll allow her introduce herself. And like Mina said, maybe give us some small nicknames that we never knew about her. So over to you, Miss Enny.
Hi.
It's like a girl something.
Yes,
I know.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like girls
I know,
conversation?
right?
It's just always cool. I think it's great being here. You know, a girls thing. I have to introduce myself, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So everybody knows me to be Miss Enny.
Okay.
My real name happens to be Jennifer. Yes.
Okay.
Other people call me the favorite guy girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Is it Miss Enny or is Miss Enny? Because I saw the swag that you came with.
I mean, whenever I'm saying like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Miss Enny.
Okay.
So it's Miss Enny.
Yeah, it's
not Miss
Enny.
Enny.
Other people call me hi bestie. People call me bestie as well. So I mean, but Miss Enny is cool. It's fancy.
I think today you take me through some gun lessons. My bomb when it comes to gun. All I can say is stay in your thing.
Oh, that's even bad. That's whack.
Whoa,
That's
God.
whack. That's really whack.
Okay. Your thing.
Okay, yeah. God, when you take your time,
Okay.
you say it right.
Your thing.
Yes.
I'm trying.
But
I'll get there.
It's too English for my life.
Oh, God.
You understand? Gun comes with vibe. I just doing it a different
just
way.
imagine me being ransacked by two Ghana ladies today.
You a Ghana?
Oh, 100%.
Really? Where are you from?
No, I'm from Osu.
Oh, fancy.
Like I have to leave the set for them because
We
I
are going to
cannot.
vibe. I'm sure
I
you're going to get
cannot
lost in it.
contain it. Miss Enny, just tell us, where do you find yourself? Maybe before I ask you the next question. Are you a brand influencer, celebrity, famous person? I don't even know how the rest to be called. Ghanaians, we have a lot of categories.
Yeah, I mean, yes. But when people ask me, I normally say I'm a content creator. That's just where I put myself.
Okay.
Is that like a wide umbrella that contains so many
Yes.
things?
So when I say I'm a content creator, then you can say I create content for brands. You can put me as like a brand influencer under that. Because mainly the whole concept is creating content, not to be an influencer or to be a celebrity. The whole idea was to create content. So that's why I'll categorize myself a content creator.
Okay. So now, if you hear Miss Enny, she's a content creator.
Yes.
Then under the content creator, you can put it under brand influencer.
Yes. Yeah.
After all, she's doing the content for brands.
Exactly.
For no few. Yeah. So I'm speaking the Ghana. So tell me, Miss Enny, maybe before I move on to Mina to ask her a question, how did it all start for you? How did Miss Enny become Miss Enny? Or maybe it started with Jennifer, then later we said, okay, let me rebrand Kakra. Let me add Enny. Let me do Enny. Then maybe the Miss came.
No, that's funny, right? Because it was Miss Enny by mistake. Because I was creating a TikTok account and I wanted to use Jennifer, and I think it was taking. Jenny was taking. So I had to go and ask Google what's a nickname for Jennifer. And I saw Enny. I'm like, Enny. So you have to take the J. So let me just use that. I was creating content eventually. I wanted to change the Enny because it's like people were confused because my name is Jennifer and suddenly there's Enny. I decided to change it. It didn't far. I changed it, but people still did not accept the Jennifer because they're like, they cannot see Miss Enny's content. I'm like, that is Jennifer you are seeing there. So now Miss Enny is tagged there by mistake, but I think it's still fancy. So just accept Miss Enny.
But isn't Miss Enny across board? All the platforms?
Yes.
Which platforms exactly?
Instagram, X, Twitter. Twitter is X, right?
Yeah.
YouTube,
TikTok.
No, not on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, then no, Facebook. Snapchat is Miss Enny. So I think it's Miss Enny across.
But talking about that, the various platforms, you know, they all have their niches, they all have their trends. And what is happening on IG might be more for the millennials. And for those of us who just like to, we don't want the spotlight like you guys, you know? And then there's X, which is more for like those who just want to talk about anything and everything, you know? How do you balance it on all the platforms?
I think when they started for me, I actually didn't even know Instagram and then TikTok were completely different platforms altogether.
Okay.
Because I'll post a content on TikTok, it's going to do so well. I post it on Instagram and it's like no one is. I'm like, mini I know like it's a different world altogether. So I think for everybody knows Instagram TV, bougie. They're not serious people, but I mean they come there for specific reasons. You want to shop things from there. So one of the things I realized is that on TikTok, everybody's time is there.
Yeah.
So whatever type of content you create, it normally goes. So I normally put like my vlogs and whatever I post, it will go. But for Instagram, as a creator, there's tension there. When you're posting a video, you are scared if it's gonna go because people are not concerned about that funny thing you want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So for Instagram, I create specific content. You want it to be like bougie, unless it's for a brand.
Okay.
Yeah. So Instagram
but you do brands on Instagram as well?
Yes,
okay.
I do. So Instagram is not a place where I post my regular content. When you go to my TikTok, you can see any I'm doing vlogs, I'm doing hair. But on Instagram, it's very, very specific considering the audience we have on Instagram. For X, I don't know. I think it's by grace of God that I've been able to go through
Navigate.
X. Yes, because if you know me from X, I've suffered in the hands of the devil.
I can imagine. X is savage.
So X has crucified me, killed me.
So when you say crucified you, is it that when you started, people were shading you or something?
No, I don't know. X, so I just got on X funny because I was singing a song I used to sing back then, and then Kali J posted a video, and then the video just blew. So like everybody was like, "Oh, who is this girl?" As at that time, I was not a creator. I was nothing. So then I'm like, "Oh, I had to create the account," and then eventually I started content. So then I had to be posting there. But I mean, I don't know. They were just sometimes they can be bullies.
Exactly.
Yes. But I've been able to navigate because if you watch my content from when I started, I was not creating vlogs. I was just talking a lot.
Okay.
And I was just sharing my opinions. So one of the things about opinions is people have their own perspective. So someone might be against you, So if I say anything, they'll bring it to X and X will roast me well. And so what changed about X was I had a guy issue. If anyone should know, if you're on X, you should know. But then I came to apologize. I was creating vlogs, and then eventually X likes me. So I don't know how I survived X, but I mean, X is one of my favorite places to be.
Okay, so let me take it from here. You know, how did you start? When you started the whole creating content thing, did you start by saying, hey, I want to be different from everybody. Everybody is doing the whole English content creating, the whole thing. I want to be different. I want to start mine in Ghana. Because, lots of people, I know Caritas is the one who does most of the Ghana stuff. So did you just say, okay, I want to be different. I want to start with the whole content creation, but I want to do mine in a Ghana way. Okay, just for people to laugh, because some of us, we don't understand that. Sometimes I listen to I'm like, what is she saying? I'm only laughing because you are laughing.
Yeah,
so if you're insulting me, I'm also laughing. So how did it start for you? Did you just say, okay, I want to be different from people? Everybody is doing the same thing. Let me be different. Let me start by doing the Ghana. Let me see how people warm up to. How did it start for you?
It's far from that. So I was just creating my regular content, just talking.
Okay.
I think one of the days I took my sister to a restaurant. I don't know, Sue.
Okay.
So I'm like, let me just do a vlog. It was this is my first actual vlog.
Okay.
So I have to do a voiceover. So I do the voiceover, and I don't know how I happen to have spoken some Ghana. So let's say like 2 sentences, and the video everybody was like, Ghana people, my Ghana girl, but the thing with me is I actually never thought people would understand Ghana.
Okay.
Because everybody just speaks street.
Yeah.
I know.
So once I posted the Ghana and then everybody was just reacting, I'm like,
people understand.
So people understand Ghana. So that was just it. So I'm like, okay, then I'll do more Ghana because I don't see a lot of Ghana content creators.
Yeah.
Because it's always street. Everybody's speaking. I'm like, okay, then if you understand Ghana, why don't I just do most of the Ghana? And I started to do Ghana. It's just that it becomes a problem. People are like, oh, we don't understand the Ghana.
Like me.
And
at least put some transcripts.
The question here is, when people do tree content, you guys don't talk.
So
exactly, don't talk when I do my Ghana content.
No, but let's take it like tree is a universal language.
Oh, no. It's not
universal language.
If we come to that, I'm sure we're going to floor you on this stage because
universal language, please.
No. You are even in the Ghana town.
My Ashanti people come for me because I'm dead. Okay, so what year did it happen for you? So like you said, your first vlog was when you took your sister out.
Yeah.
What year, if you can cast your mind back, what year did it start for you?
I started posting 2 years ago, but the actual content was last year.
Oh,
It was last year. Yes, that video I'm talking
so
about was just last year.
so let me say it was that breakthrough for you.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Okay, and what do you say? You know, like you mentioned when you put out the Ghana vlog, well, a few sentences, you realize it blew up. At what point did you say, okay, let me follow the algorithm? People are riding on the Ghana thing, so let me do the Ghana. Or you say, I'm just being my authentic self. Whatever works, well, if you want it, fine. If you don't want it, fine. At what point do you, how are you able to navigate being authentic and then just saying, okay, let me follow the algorithm. This is what people are chasing, so let me do this kind of content.
Well, the thing with my type of content is that I just do me. You know, some content creators, I always say that one of the things I've realized is if you do something you normally do, it is easy to create content.
Yeah.
Yes. So I don't go out of my space. I'm not saying don't do more. But for me, I just do what I normally do. So if I'm eating, I'm blogging about what I'm eating.
Okay.
I'm going thrifting, I'm blogging about what I'm going thrifting. So I was not really paying attention at the algorithm at that time.
Okay.
I was just doing the Miss Enny thing.
Vibe.
Yes, and I think people just like me for that. I wasn't really trying to do anything different because at that time, girl, I didn't know nothing. I was just, it was just, for me, it was just vibes.
Yeah.
It was vibes. It was interesting. I want people to laugh. And then that was just what I did. Eventually, after that, I don't even think I followed the algorithm that much. Because if I follow algorithm, I should be doing like trends, dances.
Yeah.
I'm just doing Miss Enny.
Okay, so let me just say what makes you stand out with your brand is the fact that you don't script your content.
Yes.
It flows naturally.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I agree.
nice. That makes you. I think that's actually thumbs up for you.
Funny enough, there are older people, way older people that are like, I don't even know this guy. I don't understand what she does. But I just like her. When I see her content, I want to watch it. and that's a plus for you.
You know, I have one funny, not even a funny experience. I was on a flight. Where was I even coming from? And there was this really old man. I mean, old, gray hair. He said, I didn't know that gang girl. Like, in my head, I'm like, why is this man watching my videos? And like, oh, don't stop, blah, blah. And I think that was when I decided that, I'm going to do this thing because never did I actually think an old, I mean, why is it old? The man is old. What is this man doing on TikTok? And why is he even watching Miss Enny?
I know.
Yeah, so I'm like, this is cool.
Okay, so let me take it from when you blew. So that was like last year. Can you remember your very first deal, the very first brand that approached you to use you for probably creating content for them? Can you remember?
The first brand. I can't remember the first brand.
Maybe I know favorite brands for you. Can't even remember.
I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Because if I remember when I was small, I think it was FM Cosmetics. But I'm not sure if they're the first brand.
Okay.
Yes, but FM Cosmetics should be. I'm not too sure, but they are the ones I remember.
I think for some time now, after I started following you and then watching, I realized you do more of the cosmetics. Is it that you love it or because you are creating content for them and that is you doing you?
Cosmetics?
So, yeah, I think the facials and all. I think.
I work with those brands. Yes.
Yeah, is it that you personally love it or because a brand has approached you, you're just doing you just to create a content for them, or you personally love it? Sometimes if the interest is not there, you are doing it, but we can't really see you are using it. It's just like watching an advert where, bad example, maybe I am using a cream. I'm using it because I've taken the money. I need to do the advert. But the way you are even smearing the pomade on your skin, you're like, Charlie, hurry up so that I get my money. It's like you love smearing the pomade on your body, or you're just doing it because,
So if I'm going to be honest, it's actually work.
Yeah.
Yes, for the cosmetics. Most of them are work.
Okay.
But the ones I'm smiling because I actually like the product.
Okay.
Yes. Sometimes they send me a line of products and it's not all the products you like. So normally I don't do all the products. I just pick the one that I think is nice.
Yeah.
And I come and talk about it because I don't want to bring a product that is not nice.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm deceiving people. So I always come out with the ones that I like in the box they have sent me, and then I work towards
it. So
it.
let me ask this follow-up question. Has it ever gone bad for you? When you promote it and
a brand.
Someone
I think it was the same question I wanted to ask.
And then someone who likes you goes like, "Hey, Miss Enny Miss Enny is using that particular product. I go get it and then it doesn't work for me." Do you get them attacking you rather instead of the brand?
No, I've actually never had such an experience.
Oh,
nice.
No,
that's good for you.
But I think at a point, I saw that you were being bullied on Twitter.
At the point, okay.
Well, it's been a long-standing thing.
Ah.
But is there a particular reason why people are against you so much on X?
Oh, it was back then. I think it was, you know, that's what I was saying. Before I started vlogs, I was doing what's it called headshot videos. I don't know. Those ones you just put the phone and talking.
Yeah.
So I was just and most of the things were things so they term controversial, but it's just me saying something and people just bringing their opinion. I mean, those type of things you call them controversial.
Okay.
So people take a thing there, and then you know, ex people are against it, and then they just come bully me. So that was just it. So I think things actually changed when I stopped from that type of content. Even though the concept was supposed to be controversial, it's just me saying, "Oh, what do you think about this?" Or this is what I think about it. I decided to stop it because you know, X was just back and forth, and then I moved towards vlogs, and then eventually the bullying stopped.
We thank God.
Yes.
So we navigated our way around it.
Oh yes. As for ex people, whenever they see me, they're like, "This girl, your ear is too hard." But I mean, yeah, we are here.
Okay, so let's come to where you started making money out of what you do. Can you remember the very first, let me say, amount you had in your first deal? Now that you can't even remember the brand you started with. Maybe you can remember the amount.
Oh, the first one, I don't remember.
But did you ever see yourself, when you started the whole thing, did you ever see yourself getting money out of it?
No.
Or you just did it because you were having fun?
Yes. And the funny thing is, I didn't even know what, at that time, I didn't even know what content creation was. I didn't even know it was a thing where we have influencers.
So you grew into it. You were doing your own kind of thing, and then eventually,
I didn't know there was something like that, and I didn't even know you could make money.
Okay.
Yes.
So you are just cashing out from something you love.
Oh.
Okay. So now let's come to the elephant in the room.
Okay.
We are two millennials with a Gen Z, and there's a school of thoughts that thinks, well, Gen Zs are go-getters. They do everything to make money, and there's the other side that says they're just lazy people who just want everything handed to them. Okay. As a Gen Z, what do you say? Or are you a Gen Z? Wait, are you a millennial at heart? Are you a full Gen Z with your chest?
Gen Z.
Sharp.
For us, I think we just happen to find ourselves in a, should I say, it's a different world. So I think your time and our time happen to be very, very different. Yeah. And we don't take a lot of things personal. It still doesn't mean we are not serious. Because I see people, well, back then we don't. So someone who is older won't see content creation to be, what do you do? I'm a content creator. That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah,
exactly.
But to us, you see how I'm just making it funny, but then I'm still earning from it. Yeah, exactly. So I think we happen to be in a things are evolving, and that's where we happen to find ourselves. We are not lazy, but no pressure. Like, you know.
So let me add this question.
Yeah.
When tables should turn one day, would you ever love to see yourself in the corporate world?
You know, I'm not in the corporate world. They are not employing me.
Really?
I swear, like.
You really want to go
why do you
there?
think they are not employing you?
I think you're not serious.
No, not that. I don't have connection.
Oh,
that's
but
too
do you
serious,
think it is all about connection, though?
It is. It is. So the thing, I've actually always been a corporate girl. Okay. When I was creating content, I was doing my service. I was in a corporate. I did mining.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Mining.
Yes.
I would never have thought.
Exactly.
Wow. But why don't you bring that kind of thing in your content as well?
You know, those type of things is too serious. I don't want to mix up work and but actually people actually never knew I was doing 9 to 5. If I've said it, you know, even know.
Exactly. You don't
yeah,
know.
so when I was in uni, I was working. I was doing it wasn't a 9 to 5, but I mean I was doing 9 to 5. After my uni service, I was in mining. You know, mining is hard. You go, you come back. It's not a fancy life. Yeah, I finished after service. I applied. I didn't get it.
Okay.
But then again, I applied to other companies. Some of them I didn't get. The ones I got to, I know they like them. But even this year,
you know they like them.
I know they like them. It's not. I'm looking for a job that doesn't mean every job I'll take. You understand?
So you know they like them in terms of salary.
Yeah, someone proud.
I know, right?
The guy with her choice. Yeah, but even trust me, just as of last week, I went to write an aptitude test for. Okay. Yeah, one of the things about me is, I went to school. It's not like I like. So I studied supply chain management.
Okay.
And I actually like warehousing. I like procurement. I don't know, something I just like.
Okay.
Yes. So I've applied. I still applied to other companies too. Okay. Yeah. So
who knows? Maybe the people watching our podcast will say,
if you want to
Miss
employ
Enny.
me, employ me, please. Employ me.
So when they employ now, how will you
balance the two.
Balance the two.
Oh, I will. So one thing about me is my content is always planned.
Okay.
Even as I'm here now, I don't have to shoot any content. I have content I can post for the next 5 days. It's already
that's
there.
Nice.
So I'm very, very routine. I'm very, very planned. I plan everything. So
you don't joke with your time.
Yes.
This one, the mini interview. She's selling herself.
I'm telling
No time to waste though.
Mini resume.
Yeah, so it's possible. You just have to. One thing about content is it's all about schedule, plan, and you write the things you want to do down, the type of content you want to create. When you can be at your workplace and be uploading.
There's one more thing that's it's a bit dicey with the generation now. There's this thing called cancel culture.
What's
Maybe
that?
you do something and it pisses somebody and say, let's cancel Miss Enny, let's cancel her.
No,
like you're not following your content.
It's how people now.
Serious?
Assuming maybe you just add your view or your regular, like you said, it's your regular life. It's how you live. And of course, it might not appeal to everybody. So assuming you have something like that or you put out content like that and then there's, this lady, this no be how we think say she do. Let's cancel her. How are you going to deal with that?
Cancel me.
I like. This is the gas spirit.
It will happen actually. It's actually reality. It's funny. I don't even know where that things are around. They've cancelled this person. The person will be posting. No one is interacting and reacting. Me, I'll go and look for another job. It's not hard. Anything that'll find me money, I'm there. So if you cancel me for content and you're not making me get money, I'll go and look for another place where there's money. It's actually not a problem.
That's the lifestyle of Gen Zs.
Yeah.
If you're not benefiting somebody else,
I actually like that about them. That's resilience. Like if I don't get it here, let me move on.
When you started making money out, Ghanaians, the moment you when you start becoming famous, let me use that word before I jump into being a celebrity. When you start becoming famous, then they'll say, hey, do you have a management? Do you have someone who manages you? Is someone who taking care of your money? So tell me, when you started making money out of it, did you ever think that, okay, I need to employ someone to come my manager, or you started to shout outs to Stoneboy, do it from family? My wife, my children, everybody in my house are part of me.
So when it started with me, I actually could not do it myself because sometimes I was just too tired. So my sister, she actually assisted me.
Okay.
The only time I actually needed a manager was when I was doing my podcast because it was too much for me. You have to control the people that record, the content, the type. Yeah. So he actually just helped with the podcast part. But the other side, content, I didn't need a manager. I can count my money. I can do the thing. I'll take all.
You like money?
I swear. So I actually never thought of a manager, but in relation to podcasts, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people have managers. Honestly, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because there's always like a brand gig. You want to do this. They help with what direction to go when you're going wrong, what to do. So I think it's okay.
So when people want to reach out to you, they rather reach out to your sister first before they get to you? Or
No, as in back then.
Okay.
When I say I'm fresh. But now everybody reaches out to me. I do it myself.
So we can reach out to you directly?
Yes, directly.
Okay.
Some people, when you reach out, please call my PA. Please call my management.
No.
Please call my manager.
You
can't speak to me.
That's the thing.
We all started from the same hood.
You are who?
You were my neighbor, but now I'm calling you. I tell you to call your manager.
Yeah, so you reach out to me directly.
Okay. So if someone wants to get into a space like yours, what are some of the nuggets that you give them? What would you say would be the top 3 things that you want them to know?
Especially to the general office. Because they are the ones after you.
Or maybe the millennials that want to be Gen Z.
So, first point is know what you want to do. Now, you want to be a creator. What type of creator do you want to be? You want to be a lifestyle creator, a fashion creator, a food creator. You just need to identify the line you want to go. So, first point. Second point is look for someone who does what you want to do.
Yeah.
And then watch them. So, that's what I also do. Even
so, for you, who was it?
Oh, for me, there's actually one person now. She's not in Ghana here. She's in South Africa. Grace Mondana. Her life just transformed because of TikTok. The way she creates her content, her lifestyle is just perfect. So that's what I watch.
Okay.
So you watch a person you like to create similar content and then know how they create, And the third thing is be authentic. I think one of the things I realized about people who want to create content is they think it's supposed to be bougie. I need to get money. I need to buy this.
I know.
You don't even have it. I don't go see.
I can't repeat my dresses.
You cannot repeat your dresses. You have to go to this hotel. You have to just start with what you have, and eventually you can upgrade. So,
would you like to mentor anybody?
Oh, that'd be. Oh, no, it's not like that. I mean, if you
mentor, straight mentor, but like I mean,
whenever he comes to my house, sorry. Whenever people say mentorship, I feel like you want to come and you want to be going everywhere with me. No. If you want to create, I feel like I always tell people, whenever you think you want to create content, you can always reach out to me.
Yeah.
Ask me, Miss Enny, I want to do this. How do I go about it? I would help you. All my DMs are open everywhere. Like, anyone reaches out to me, just
you don't want people chasing you around there.
She got back. You're coming to my house. You want to go with me? Yeah. No, please.
Get ready with me.
No.
By force friendship.
But you can text me at any time. I'll assist you.
Okay, so what did you actually start with? What, like you said, was it just the phone? You know, now content creation has taken another step.
Yeah.
You started from just the phone to now ring lights to tripod stand to. I'm supposed to get all these things.
Right now we have phone grip.
Before I know I am perfect for this thing, because Charlie, your lighting has to be on point.
Exactly.
Everything, because you can't come and use my phone to come and tell me you are starting. So what are the things you're supposed to start with? At least give us that vibe.
Actually, you only need 2 things. So my whole 2 years, I always use the phone and the lights.
Okay.
I have a camera. Because of pressure, I went to buy a camera. It's been over a year. Yeah, I've never used a camera before.
Please, we are selling cameras. Come and buy.
I've actually never used a camera before.
I wanted to go for it.
So you actually only need 2 things. Even me, I use just 2. For my YouTube, any content you see, it's just 2. You need your phone. You don't even need a ring light. You know those lights you can clip to the phone?
Yes.
I think it's about 70 cedis square, 100 cedis. Those are the only 2 things you need. Aside those 2 things, you don't need a ring light. You don't need a camera. You don't need... Now the new thing is Osmo sound. I don't know if you know that.
Right now the gadgets.
There's this Osmo something. The camera that they hold like this.
Hey.
It's be going around. Oh my God. You don't know. Yeah, so you only need your phone and lights. And then that's all.
Okay.
But what's next for you? What should we look forward to with Miss Enny? Any exciting collaborations?
No, collaboration. It's just a regular collaboration now.
Or something else.
Glitch people don't, that's for them, they know. Glitch people, they know me. Glitch people know. I don't know, but I'm open to any opportunities, and wherever you put me, I'll try to fit to. So
including corporate gigs?
Yes. You don't know. Yes,
I'm open. People like money.
Don't you like money? I know.
I like money.
Don't play. Yes, I'm open to anything. I don't know what's the... Charlie, I'm part of those people that go with the flow.
Okay. Anywhere I'll fit.
Yes. So I actually do not have specific projects now. But then obviously, eventually, I'm a person that improves. So expecting something better. But for now, I don't have anything off head. Okay. Yeah, but we're hoping for the best.
So just like I do with everybody that comes to my show, tell us, in fact, describe your life journey in a song. With any song, let me say it that way.
A song.
And it can be gospel, can be hip life, it can be high life, it can be Afrobeat, it can be
reggae.
Amapiano, whatever.
Right now, they're the Gen Zs. The songs they listen to, I'm not sure the same genres you're mentioning.
I've mentioned.
Are you ready?
It can even be gospel.
Me, I don't even listen to songs.
Or do you have a movie that kind of describes your life?
No, so there was a book. It's a book
that's fine.
Now my life is better, but like most of my life, I always say that things fall apart.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, that'd be hard. That'd be hard. Things fall apart.
Yes,
that'd be hard.
Yes, so things fall apart.
But are things still falling apart? Or right now, we picked up
the pieces. So now you can use the sound like
I did not pick it.
And I pick it. Yes,
that's nice.
Yes.
So probably there's a particular quote that you've read in any book or you've come up. It can be a memory verse, anything
something that
keeps you going every day.
Yay!
Quotes read
the Bible.
You know now conversations and motivation things they don't motivate that again.
Oh,
so those things are motivating.
So it's you.
Get up and grind. As long as you're alive.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Enny. It has been an insightful session. I think before we wrap up the show, I'll pass it on to Mina to give us all the socials you can follow us on. Then we call it a wrap for the day.
I think before we give our socials, let's allow Miss Enny to give us her socials.
Okay.
So that if people want to follow Miss Enny.
And one is Miss Enny.
Is it Miss_Enny or is Miss Enny or?
I don't know. It's mixed with underscores.
I think we'll put that in the description, definitely.
Yes.
But
and please, when you are entering into a DM, like I always say, respectfully.
And also go straight to the point.
Hi. Another one.
How are you?
David. If you're not fine, you can't do anything about it. Just go straight to the point.
Okay, right. So for us, as usual, it's Enterprise Computing Limited on all our platforms. We have Instagram, we have X, we have YouTube, and then we also have Facebook. Very soon, maybe, let's see if TikTok is picking for people. Maybe we'll pick for us too. But it's Enterprise Computing Limited on all our socials. And like, share, follow, subscribe.
Okay, Miss Enny, thank you for coming.
It
has been a great show.
Oh, okay, last another time, another one cool.
Another way cool.
Is anyone where we gas?
Yes.
Okay, so wrap. Thank you guys. Bye.
Yeah,
bye guys.
Okay. All right. Thank you.